The pre-construction process consists of meeting with the city first in a pre-application meeting just to find out what the land has already been zoned for. So we had that meeting, and that's where we found out the city's future plans for the walking park and the reservoir and things of that nature. The second process is then meeting with our architects and working with them on the master planning phase. And the master planning phase is laying out the footprint of the land, which says where buildings will be located, where outdoor parks and things of that nature. It's the layout of the land. And then the third part of that process is now, once you have the master planning done, you create the drawings and the plans and you submit that to the city for approval. The construction process consists of 3 phases. You have the civil work, which is what I refer to as all the work from the ground down. That consists of sewer lines, caissons, supports, water lines, gas lines, all the things that run underground and actually attach to the vertical bill. So that takes about 6 months. Then the infrastructure process is a process where they come in and lay roads and curbs and parking lots, concrete pads for buildings. It's just that infrastructure so you can actually sit the actual vertical bill on top of it. That process, usually goes along with the civil process after that civil work is done. So together, you're looking at about 6 months to a year for both of those phases to be accomplished. The third phase is the vertical bill, which you actually build the buildings that go on top of the ground. And we won't build the whole campus at one time, but based on funds and things of that nature, our plan is to start with the first phase building that will get us out on the land and house everything that we have here, allowing us even additional space on top of that.
All of that looks to be about 3 to 4 years. So if we had $100 million to build the entire project right now, we would still be looking at 3 to 4 years before we break ground, simply because we've got architectural things to do, we've got approvals from the city and infrastructure to get in place, and then we can go forward.